Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Panerai Luminor Marina Automatic PAM 164. You can see this automatic winding Panerai Luminor Marina on our website. Purchase it there, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos. Now you can also click on the card in the upper right hand corner of this screen at any time during the video to see our full commercial listing for this watch, with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images, and naturally full pricing details for this Panerai Luminor. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that the watch is the classical Betterini profile 44mm Panerai Luminor case, which is to say this is the very shape and the size designed by Panerai engineer and machinist Alessandro Betterini for the first flight of civilian Panerai watches in 1993. Now the watch remains a sharp and iconic form with its crescent-shaped crown guard, 44mm cushion case, not as thick as it appears. From a functional standpoint, the watch is 15.5mm thick, but again, the functional standpoint with that sloped sapphire and conical bezel easily slides underneath the dress cuff. Now 53.5mm from lug to lug, but because they're short cropped and they turn down sharply at the edge of the case, the watch wears smaller than a typical 45mm timepiece. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that there's actually plenty of room outboard of the lugs where my wrist extends beyond the watch. So the sense of proportion and fit, even for a wrist as small as 15 centimeters, maybe even 14.5, would be superb. Now the watch is all steel with a solid caseback, so it's hefty, it's substantial. You feel like you're wearing a premium product when you wear this watch, and it has a decidedly upscale strap option for a Panerai. Generally, these are seen on untreated calfskin for historical purposes or rubber for aquatic purposes. Here we have a dark brown contrasting stitch rectangular scale alligator leather strap. Now it's a supple calfskin on the bottom. The contrasting stitch gives it a little bit of a vintage vibe, and the alligator, again, upscale. It's a material typically not associated with Panerai. Likewise, most Panerai watches come on simple pin buckles. This watch features a stainless steel double deployant clasp for security when taking the watch off or donning it, such that it's hard to drop. With a full loop and of course twin triggers, it can't accidentally deploy. It requires positive release. Now you'll note that the watch features a contrast between the polish of the bezel and the satin finish of the case. This makes for a striking contrast, and again, it gives the watch an air of refinement that's just a little bit removed from the traditional Panerai utilitarian aesthetic. This one's been to finishing school. Now you can also see that the dial is a little bit different. Arabic numerals rather than the traditional quarter Arabics and baton indices. You can see that the watch features a printed set of Luminova dots outboard of the hours, as well as luminescent 12 and 6 numerals. It's abundantly legible in low and no light conditions. It's just a different aesthetic. And that's to the watch's advantage, because while Paneristi are fanatical about their timepieces, sometimes differentiation, individuality, is something that interests those who are new to Panerai, or those who perhaps have many similar models within the Panerai family. This watch stands out, so if you want the iconic Panerai case profile with the crescent-shaped device protecting the crown and the locking lever that makes the crown so easy to use when your hands are wet, gloved, or sweaty, you get that shape here, but again, you get some refinements that set this one apart. It's not just another sandwich-dialed face in the crowd. You'll also notice on the case back, the watch features the quick-release system that was introduced after 2007 on Panerai Luminor models, such that you can release the straps without risking your talents with a jeweler's tool against the lug finish. Easy to do, you can actually release the strap with nothing more than 2 toothpicks. Moreover, the watch features what's known as the runner cam bearing. Inside the cam portion of the locking lever, it makes for smoother action when you are locking or unlocking the crown. And that's important to note because this model has been built since 2004, and the example you see here being an M serial number from 2010, it includes some of the mechanical and aesthetic refinements, such as the quick release lugs and the runner bearing, that were added to later production down the road. Now the watch does feature a Panerai OP3 caliber, Beneath the caseback, which endows it with 300-meter water resistance, it is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer movement based on a Valjoux 7750, 21 joules, 42-hour power reserve, efficient unidirectional winding. It also features a quick set for the date and a hacking function such that when you pull the crown to extremity, it stops the balance and allows you to synchronize the watch to the nearest second. You can see this alternately iconic and exceptional Panerai Luminor Marina PAM 164 and purchase it on our website.